today's video is gonna be a shoe unboxing. Recently, I posted a TikTok. There was kind of like this trending audio going around just for shoes where it was like, show your favorite, your most worn, your newest, your cheapest, and it was a lot of fun. And in the comments of that TikTok, a lot of you guys were mentioning how much y'all missed shoe unboxing videos. If you're a Swamp Family member who's been missing shoe unboxings, riddle me this. Would you guys like to see new shoe unboxings as well as like vintage shoe unboxings? Because I have to be honest, over the past couple of years, I have bought like many pairs of secondhand or vintage shoes. And I feel like sometimes those would be like fun and interesting to do an unboxing of. But also on the flip side of that, that means probably more than not, I would not get like the original box or the packaging. So it would be kind of like a different kind of shoe unboxing, I guess. I'm trying to think now if I've ever bought a secondhand pair of shoes that came in the original packaging. You also have to let me know, do you keep your shoe boxes? Because I don't. Now, looking back on my vast Jeffrey Campbell collection, I wish that I would have kept some of those super old shoe boxes to look back on, like all the cool box art that there was. I'm sure I have like one or two floating around, but it's just, I don't know. It's not that common. I don't feel like a lot of people keep the original shoe packaging, but let me know. Hey you guys, I've got a pair of Crocs. So I don't think that this is gonna be a particularly long shoe unboxing. For the past couple of years, if I'm not like getting dressed up or doing like an outfit or something like that, when I just go on walks with Dogman and stuff like that, when we're walking around town or I have to just go somewhere very quickly, I am throwing on a pair of Crocs. I feel like Crocs now have like exploded in popularity. I feel like this happens a lot in like the sneaker community, but you guys have to let me know because I'm not really like a tennis shoe person, but I feel like I've always heard about like bots and stuff like that with like collectible tennis shoes, and I feel like that is now what has happened to like Crocs. I will never forget, I posted a picture on my Instagram like a million years ago. I had these leopard Crocs and people in the comments literally were telling me like, you got paid to like post this post on Instagram, because like I feel like that's how unpopular Crocs used to be just a couple of years ago, where people like literally thought I would have to be like paid to wear Crocs. But I have always loved Crocs. They are super comfortable, and even before they started doing like all these like various collabs and stuff, they always had a wide variety of like really cool like coatings. I can't really say colors because I've always loved like the tie-dye ones, the lightning ones. I have a pair of Crocs I love that I refer to as my Mountain Dew Crocs. Those are probably my most worn Crocs at the moment. On the flip side of all of this, I feel like I never really started collecting Crocs until the KFC Crocs. Or I feel like I'd never started collecting Croc collabs until the KFC Crocs. And I'm sure that there were like collabs prior to that, but I just never paid attention to them. So today we've got Lisa Frank Crocs, and oh my gosh, I couldn't even believe the other day these were like the #1 trending thing on Google. I definitely feel like I see why, but I was just shocked that there was like that much buzz about a Crocs collab. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox, and then I will just like talk more about like how I got these, where I got these, and how fast I got these. Like I ordered these and no joke, the next day they were here. I did not get them from Crocs though. More on that in a minute, but I feel like some of you guys are just gonna want to see me take the shoes out of the box. So this is what the packaging looks like. And honestly, I'm so happy that for once the special edition like Crocs came in something besides the Ziploc bag. Like no joke, the Diplo Crocs, Ziploc bag. The Peeps Crocs, I think, came in a Ziploc bag. The KFC Crocs definitely came in a Ziploc bag, and I was shocked. Like, I am glad that they did come in an official box. Speaking of keeping boxes, am I gonna keep this box? Maybe. Let's unbox them. I haven't even opened the box yet. I'm kind of hoping there's gonna be special Lisa Frank tissue paper. Will there be? What does that say? No, it's just Crocs. Although, I don't remember ever really like getting Crocs tissue paper as well. Also, I think that these might come with some special Jibbitz charms, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys, my wisdom tooth has been like inflamed in the back of my mouth all week. Don't worry, it's not like an emergency or anything, but I feel like it's kind of making me talk a little bit weirdly. So, whoa, there we go. What do they look like? The box is closing itself. Oh my God. These are so cool. Also, every time I pick up a pair of Crocs, I'm like, this looks suspiciously tiny, but it is supposed to be a standard size 7. So that's the other cool thing about Crocs is the unisexy sizing. So these are a men's size 5 or a women's size 7. And these are like loaded with Jibbitz charms. I don't think I've ever gotten another special edition Croc that has come with this many. Oh, and they're different on the other shoe. That's so cool. I've never gotten a special edition Croc preloaded with this many Jibbitz charms yet. And oh my God, I had no idea. You guys, I was most excited about this Jibbit, honestly, which is Love. And I thought it was just gonna be like a puffy sticker effect, but it's filled with water and glitter. So look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the glitter falling in the puffy heart sticker. I don't know. It's not a heart. Puffy love sticker. There we go. That's what we're trying to say. Let's take a tour of the Jibbitz first. My favorite ones of the Jibbitz charms, besides this Love one, are all of these like bedazzled kind of super sparkly Jibbitz. They look so awesome. Then we have these really awesome, the best way that I'm gonna describe them in the most Lisa Frank way is they look like the Lisa Frank erasers that we used to get as kids. If you guys were into stationery stuff in the 90s, I bet you know just what I'm talking about. But they were like these thick white erasers, and then on the top they had like an image printed on them because they're kind of foamy. Do you guys see that? They're really three-dimensional. So like that, we have a butterfly and a tie-dye sort of flower. I really, really love that one. That kind of has like a psychedelic 60s feel to it almost to me. We have another identical one to that on the back of our sport mode strap here. And then on the other one, I think we have only one Jibbitz like that, which is this awesome tie-dye peace sign. Then we have some of these. I don't really know how to describe these. I feel like this is another thing that you would see on like garments from the 90s. Sometimes they would have these really cool like specialty buttons on the front of like a button-down shirt. So that's kind of what this is reminding me of, but let me know if I'm just being wild right now. It is a three-dimensional puffy heart with a rainbow encapsulated in it. And we have another identical one like that on the other one. Then we have these rubberized kinds of Jibbitz. And I know that this is probably like an unpopular opinion because I feel like this is like 99% of how all Jibbitz are. But we have these kind of like rubberized ones. So we have one that is the Lisa Frank logo and one that is this cute little ladybug. And we have one that is a flower like this, really similar to the other flower Jibbitz, and this one is super cute too. It's like a smiley face that is a flower. We have this large one that says groovy. Don't you guys kind of see like a 60s kind of inspired thing? So anyway, my unpopular opinion is those are kind of like my least favorite types of Jibbitz, even though those are the ones that are like most readily available. So I feel like that's why I don't really like collect Jibbitz that much. I am excited to see that there are completely different Jibbitz on these shoes, because there was like a set of Lisa Frank Jibbitz. I think that those are still available. The shoes I know are sold out in the adult sizes. They do still have kids sizes. So you could basically get these shoes and the custom Lisa Frank Jibbitz, and then you would have like just a ton of different Lisa Frank Jibbitz that would not be like crossover or repeating. I didn't buy those because they were all that kind of like rubberized style, which I'm just not that into. Although there is one for Shrek, and I'm pretty sure it's a bootleg, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it because, you know, it's Shrek. I absolutely love these. So these are a purple color. I already showed you guys the soles. They are just a beautiful bright purple color. The kids ones are blue. So they have the exact same like all over heart kind of print, but instead of having purple sole, they have like, you know, like this section here is blue, and then the bottoms are like a bright, I think it's like a bright like teal kind of blue. I think basically I was able to get these through a glitch. That's kind of the annoying thing either way, and I think everybody hates like the way that Crocs drops these special collabs now. Basically, they do this like enter for a chance to win the option to buy. So they kind of like hype up these releases, I feel, for like so many weeks or at least a month in advance. So everybody is just salivating that these like collections are gonna drop. And then like 48 hours, I think, before like the official launch day where the shoe is supposed to come out, you like enter through this, I don't remember what the abbreviation of the website is called, EL or QL or something like that, but you sign up, you input all your credit card information, and you click enter, and then if you win the chance to buy, you are notified that like they're gonna charge your credit card and ship you your order, which is just like a little bit, I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. Like, I don't know how good your odds are. And I have had like some hits and some misses with that. But as annoying as that is, I don't really know what a better alternative would be, because I know botting is such a huge problem with these launches, buying all the shoes they can and then like reselling them for a wild markup, which I think everybody hates that. Like the other day, it was the craziest thing. I was on the Walmart website and there's this type of Oreo called Cakesters, and I love them so much. So they have Oreo Cakesters, and then they have Nutter Butter Cakesters, and people are trying to sell a box of cookies for like $16. Like, people will just arbitrarily buy a bunch of something and then like jack up the price for no good reason. So the last time that I think I bought a Crocs collab where they did not have this like win to purchase method was the Diplo collab, and that was like a pain in the butt in a whole other way. Basically, I was sitting at the computer for like 2.5 to 3 hours waiting to check out. And I was lucky and I was able to check out because I know a lot of people were not able to check out. I don't know. It kind of sucks like either way. So I don't really know what a better alternative would be, but I do understand why. Like, I see a lot of people saying they're not even gonna like bother with getting excited about these Crocs collabs anymore, because it is basically like winning a miniature lottery just for the chance to be able to buy them. I think that there was like an oopsie with a couple of websites, which I was honestly glad that there were other websites selling these besides just Crocs, because I think like that right there is a good method to kind of just like separate where people are going to be trying to buy them, so there's not just like so much traffic on the Crocs website all at the same time. So I bought these from Champs Sports, but there was another website called JD Sports that I had never heard of before, and I guess they were also selling them, but they were like selling them before like the entry time closed on the Crocs website, which I know that that's like crazy. It's basically like a 48-hour entry window, and then they tell everybody like who won and who didn't. So it was like the day that the entries started like being able to be taken was the day that I was able to buy these on the Champs website. And it was so easy. Like at first it was like, oh, you don't have permission to add this to your cart, but I just kept refreshing and checking back. And finally, like just randomly at 2 or 3 in the morning, I was able to add these to my cart and check out seamlessly. And they were here the next day. I don't even understand that. Really cool and totally crazy. I absolutely love these. Lisa Frank did a video like showing these off on TikTok a couple days ago, and so many of y'all were tagging me in that video. This is definitely like one of the launches that I was most excited about, and you guys know how much I just love 90s stuff and Lisa Frank stuff, and these, oh my god, if these would have been in the 90s, I would have absolutely loved them. So I'm sure I've already had some clips of myself trying them on, jumping around in them. And I know that these are like maybe not as impressive as other shoe unboxings where they're like crazy heels or they like look really like crazy on, you know, like something like these. But I feel like this is just kind of fun anyway, and so many of you guys were tagging me in them, so I wanted to just show you guys what they looked like on. And if you were really hoping to get these, I hope that you found them online somewhere, or you were lucky enough to win in the drawing. Let me know all of you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wangs. I love you guys so much, and I will be back again very, very soon. Bye!